Hi, this is Ebony, the Work From Home Mom, and you can check me out at my website, www.theworkfromhomemom.com. So what I want to talk about today is the 5 pillars of success in network marketing and working from home and having your own home-based business and any business for that matter. Actually, the 5 pillars of success for business are pretty much the 5 pillars for success in anything that you're really going to want to do in your life. I'm going to go through the 5 pillars, tell you a little bit about them, but then go into more detail in videos after this. So this will just give you a quick overview. When you think about pillars, for me, what comes to mind are the Roman architecture, big pillars that hold up these huge buildings that have been around for thousands and thousands of years. So pillars are something that has to be very strong. And if they're removed, the structure will fall. And that is really something to take to heart when you think about the pillars of success. There's 5 of them, and if you do not have each of the 5 pillars, the structure will be compromised. It will not be as strong as if you had all of them put up. So let me tell you about the first pillar of success in network marketing, and that is to visualize and meditate on your goals daily. When you think about visualizing and meditating, you're putting attention on what you do want in your life. You're giving attention to something that you want. When you give something attention, the universe hears you and it says, hey, I'm going to give Ebony that what she's thinking about. So if I'm thinking about being sick, and that's all I'm thinking about, that's all I'm worrying about, that's all the universe is going to give me, because that's the only vibration that I'm sending off. If I'm thinking about visualizing and meditating on my goals each and every day, then that is what the universe will provide, that of which I'm giving my attention to. So that's rule number 1. Pillar number 1 in being successful in network marketing, to visualize and meditate on your goals each and every day. Not sometimes, but every day. The second pillar of success in network marketing and working from home is to be a student of personal development. And this kind of goes without saying that, I know there's a quote that says your income grows at the rate of which you do. And that makes a lot of sense. To develop yourself as a person so that you can have the tenacity to see it through the hard times, so that you can draw from the experiences of others, so that you can learn to manage your time or to be inspired, whatever it is that personal development might mean for you. That might mean a spiritual book, perhaps the Bible or the Quran, or maybe even Dianetics, or like I said, a book on time management, or a book about success, an autobiography of someone that's very successful, a book on Mary Kay Ash, one of the most successful female entrepreneurs in modern history. Reading and developing yourself is something that is actually priceless. And without that, you can't even really truly expect to be successful in anything unless you are successful to yourself in your own life. That leads us to our third pillar of success in network marketing in your own home-based business, and that is to consistently and persistently be in action. More specifically, to consistently and persistently be in income generating action. Do income generating activities. And I know a lot of people say that there are 4, but in my opinion, I think that there are 7 income generating activities. The first of those, which is of course marketing. You have to get people that are interested in what you have. And then the second would be prospecting or interviewing, getting to know them a little bit more, seeing if what your solution is appropriate for their problem, or if they're the type of person that you want to invest your time and actually work with. The third thing is to present. a lot of times you'll do a presentation on your own, or perhaps you'll send someone to a teleseminar or a webinar. The fourth thing is very important, and that's following up. You want to follow up with people. You want to give them a phone call, email, drop them a postcard in the mail, perhaps send them a letter with that same information that was on the webinar. Following up, continuing to follow up with the person. You want to also train the people that you bring into your business. If you were an employer with a brick and mortar, you would of course train them to do the job of which you hired them to do. It's the same here in network marketing. You need to train your people, and hopefully if you're with a really good company that they have training in place, and that can really make things a lot easier for everybody. And the sixth thing is something that sometimes people forget, and that's support. You want to support the people that you bring into your business. And the seventh thing is that you also want to motivate them to continue to do the things that will bring them income, which will make it a win-win situation. The fourth thing that is a pillar of success in network marketing in your own business is to mastermind with leaders. And I cannot say how important masterminding with leaders is. It's can cut your learning curve in half, if not more, to learn from people who have done what you are doing. It only makes sense to do that. And you can mastermind with leaders through books. You can mastermind with leaders through the company calls that you might have, through the events. You can plug into the different seminars, plug into the systems. In the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, this is one of the things that he really talks about in each and every chapter of his book, and that is to mastermind with leaders. And fifth, the fifth pillar of success is to cultivate the expectation of leadership in yourself and others. And cultivate is one of my favorite words. When I think about cultivate, I think about sowing a seed. We all know that the adage that if you sow a seed, that is where your fruit will come from, correct? So you have to cultivate the expectation of leadership in yourself and others. So I'm going to just give you a quick recap of the 5 pillars, and then I'll stop there because I can go on and on. It's a subject I'm very passionate about. So you'll have to check out my other videos that goes into each one of these pillars in a little more detail. But the first is to visualize and meditate on your goals every day. The second is to be a student of personal development. The third is to consistently and persistently be in action, specifically income-generating actions. The fourth pillar of success is to mastermind with leaders, and the fifth is to cultivate the expectation of leadership in yourself and others. This has been Ebony, the Work From Home Mom, at www.theworkfromhomemom.com, and have an absolutely fabulous day. You totally deserve it.